Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel, and today we're going to be going into the Amazon tool deals. And I started off doing this as monthly deals, probably did it for about 4 months. You guys really enjoy it, and throughout the month I try to find things for pretty decent deals or tools that I think, whether they're on sale or not, to be really good tools and worth it. And then some of them may be tools that I think are good but would like your guys' input, and I usually state whether or not, which category it falls into or whatnot. But I'm going to start probably doing it bi-weekly. It'll keep the videos a little bit shorter, and you might possibly get more items overall throughout the two videos. And I don't know, so we're going to break it down because I'm also going to be doing videos on best sellers, the tool deals, most wish for every month or two. So I mean, you're gonna have plenty of Amazon deal content coming your way, so if you guys enjoy, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. But first up on the list is this Knipex Raptor pliers. This is probably one of the only pair I don't have besides the new twin grips that I'm gonna be getting here very soon. But I've heard a lot of good things about these pliers. But once again, these aren't a set that I actually have. I have a lot of Knipex, but this not being one of them. But they are on sale at $39, down from $55. This specific one on Amazon has 40 ratings, 5 stars. Knipex, if you know about them, you already know that they're a great German-made plier company. Next up being a Gearwrench 10-way slide hammer, and it comes with various attachments. It seems like a pretty complete kit. You get a lot of different attachments with it. It seems to be really well made, especially for the price. You got 5 stars at 660 ratings. So it's at $78, down from $153. Now, keep in mind that Gearwrench usually does have like all of their stuff on Amazon. Like the list price is always like ridiculously high. Like a lot of their impact socket sets, like say $200 and $300, and they're always on sale for like $100 or $150. I have never once seen them at that list price, but this one does seem to be a good deal, even if $78 is the actual price, actual list price or not. $78 seems to be a good deal for this one that seems to have a good amount of attachments for it. Next up is a torque wrench from Precision Instruments. You don't see these a lot out there, or Precision Instruments sold as their brand name, but a lot of companies do actually use Precision Instruments, and these are very good torque wrenches for a really good price. And this is just one style that I was showing you, but they do have a lot of other styles as well. So like they have your standard click style with the slide adjuster or the slide lock here. They have other styles. This is just the one that I threw up in here. It's $113, 4.5 stars at 263 ratings. And these are USA made torque wrenches. This one being specifically a 3/8 drive split beam torque wrench from 20 foot-pounds to 100 foot-pounds. But a good, reliable company as far as torque wrenches. So this Vera Compact Screwdriver Set, I don't know how many times I've almost purchased this, but when it's at its $50, I can just never get myself to buy it. I've always wanted to own one, whether it be this kit or many of the other kits that they have. They have a lot of different little kits, but some of them do get very spendy. Like this is $100. I mean, granted, you get a little ratchet or a bit ratchet, the screwdriver, and all of your bits and a few sockets, but $100 for that just seems way too much to me. This one's down from 135 to 81. That still seems high to me, even if it is a great set. If I can ever get it for a better price than that, I'll probably pick it up just because I've always wanted one. But this is just the screwdriver with the bits, with the holder built into the handle internally, and then you have an extension shaft as well. And $35, to me, that seems like a pretty good buy when it comes to this brand and these types of sets. Here is a Powerbuilt 9-piece. I've never used this, but I saw these. They were at a pretty fair price. Now they do have Torx and Allens and ball Allens as well, and I want to say they're all around that $60 price range. You get the little stand. The other nice thing about these is not only do you have the Allen or Torx on both ends, you have good length, and the top portion, this T-handle, is actually adjustable. You can slide it from one end to the other, whether you need to make room in a certain area if you're working in a tight spot or something like that, or if you just need more leverage, depending on which end you're using. It's pretty nice. It seems like a nice set. So you got green for the Torx, blue for the metric, and red for the SAE, and all around that $60 price range. This is being the most expensive one at $65, 4.5 stars at 245 ratings. Never used it, but I like the design of it, and I think the price is fair. Powerbuilt, you know, they're not like top of the line or anything, but they're not your Dollar General. I can't remember where Powerbuilt is. O'Reilly's, AutoZone, you know, one of the auto care stores. I haven't seen these in stores, but to me, seems like a good set. Let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments on this set, if you've ever used it or if you would even consider purchasing it. Next up is a Tekken Stubby wrench set. This is from 8 to 19. This is with the pouch. It's at $48. If you get it with the holder, which is the way I would go, is $45. This is actually the set that I do have. I bought the metric and SAE as a set, so it saved me a little bit of money, but I use the holders, or I would use the holder if I didn't have different organizers. Now the pouch would probably be good for those that do mobile work or anything like that, or if you're just going to throw it in your truck to have a set, something like that. Then we have Capri Tools Contour Screwdriver Set. This is the 8-piece set. This is actually the set that I have. I haven't had any issues with these screwdrivers. The handles are once again comfortable. It was kind of like that Tekken handle the first time I got it. The first time I saw it, I thought it was going to be extremely uncomfortable, but it turned out to be one of my favorite handle designs. This is right up there with it. I wouldn't say it's quite as comfortable as the Tekken one, but still a great handle design and a good price for this 8-piece screwdriver set. You get the nice EVA foam organizer with the blue under coloring, and it's a nice solid set. Now I have like 4 or 5 different sets of screwdrivers, so I try to rotate through, but you know, most of the time I just end up grabbing my Gearwrench ones just because they're the most easily, or the drawer that I have open the most often. But I try to rotate through them to keep everything. I can kind of give updated reviews more fairly in the future by evenly using everything. It's 12% off right now, down from 45 to 39, 23 ratings at 4.5 stars. And then last up is the Easy Red collapsible parts trays. I have the Easy Red long double box end ratcheting wrenches and a couple other items from Easy Red. I was thinking about purchasing these. It's always nice to have parts bins, plus I have a couple of the metal ones. They're okay. These, I like how much taller they are. I can kind of keep color coding, especially when I'm doing something on here and I have a lot of fasteners taken apart. I can kind of, you know, color coordinate, you know, the orange for rear end bolts, green for any front suspension, and red for, you know, exhaust, you know, anything like that. I can kind of keep things separated, and keeps it organized a little bit easier when disassembling a lot, because I have a lot of projects coming up on the Camaro. I have a lot of things coming in. We're going to be doing a lot of work to that here soon, so stay tuned for that. But it's got a magnetic base as well. Now, also just my thought on the whole thing, don't stick this thing anywhere on the body. A lot of people will just throw it on the body. Fender wells is, you know, that's, or wheel wells, that's, you got to be careful. Just, you have to make sure that you don't have any metal shavings or anything on the bottom side of that magnetic tray, because it will scratch anything, and I've seen people just throw these things on surfaces and just scratch it up, and you might not care about it, but I promise you, most likely the customer or the owner of the vehicle does. But down from $24 basically to $21, 4.5 stars at 845 ratings. Seems like a pretty good deal. Seems like a nice set. Let me know your guys' thoughts, but that's it as far as this week's Amazon tool deals. Stay tuned. We're either going to be doing these weekly or bi-weekly, and I really hope you guys enjoy. If you guys have any suggestions or brands that you would like me to look at or find deals on, please drop it down in the comments. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the items that are on this week's list, and if you guys enjoyed, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. See you guys next time.